Hey everybody, welcome to the video. This is just going to be a quick review, a few tips and tricks on how to get your platinum trophy. Now the game only takes roughly 12 hours to beat the main story. There are some post-game content that will keep you going. So far I've got over 21 hours played of the game to show how much extra there is after the game is completed. The game starts you off in the outskirts of New Neva, which is the town in which your gameplay will be taking place. And it quickly throws you into your first story mission, meeting of your first new characters, and your side missions. Now, if you're trying to go for the platinum trophy for the game, which I expect most of you would be, do not forget about your bulletin board. In between every single main story mission completion, return to town, go to the bulletin board, see what new missions are available, and then start running around town talking to the people. So this way they will give you your missions, and then you go and collect the items that they need to complete the mission. Early on in the game, you will get a stamp card. And with this stamp card, it shows the progression of your side missions and your town. Yes, it is a lot of go fetch quest missions. However, there are a lot of missions that will give you access to upgrading your town, like your shops, unlocking new shops, your tavern, your inn, a farm, a pasture. All these items are needed if you're really trying to go for the 100% completion of the game. Most of the trophies you will acquire through just normal gameplay of the game. However, there are a few that you got to put in the legwork for. For example, if you're trying to get every last resource in the game, through exploration you will get almost every single one through your dungeons and even your town. However, I personally forgot about visiting my pasture too often, and I needed to buy one of every one of these items, as well as every item from the farm, which is directly to the left of the main plasma. As you would expect from most JRPGs, the game can be a bit grindy, but it never really seems to get too stale. It gives you plenty of side content to keep driving and pushing you forward throughout your experience. It never really lets you just sit on the main story, which is only about 12 hours long. The side missions, for me personally, make up a lot of the fun and yes, the bulk of this game. But don't forget, this game is just the setup for the main series coming out next year. Probably your most time-consuming trophies is going to be upgrading your characters. Once you beat the game for the first time, it unlocks hard difficulty. This will also help you get to level 50 quicker as the enemies are higher level. They start dropping more experience. They drop the same items as they did before, but the experience level is way higher. Upgrading your items is not exactly 100% necessary to beat the game, but if you're going for the platinum, you have to upgrade everybody completely. And my last trophy ended up being with the smithy, trying to upgrade everybody's gear. So once you beat the game for the first time, they give you a couple items. They give you the Critical Master accessory, and they also give you the Impossible Luck accessory. I also decided and paid 160 stamps, which made it where I could have unlimited link attacks. But with the in-game content that allows me to have the guaranteed critical hits and my unlimited link attacks, the bosses go down really easy without much effort really put into it. I can just spam my link attacks over and over and he will go down without much of a fight, and it's not all that complicated. So I highly suggest that once you beat the game for the first time, you spend the stamps, you make sure that you do get your unlimited link attacks, as well as make sure that you equip your Critical Master accessory as well. Once you beat the main story, they throw you back out to the plaza right before the final boss fight yet again, just so this way you can activate the game on hard and go through it again. Also going after all the other bosses on hard. Note that if you have not completed your stamp card by this point, they will give you extra missions that you can only complete after you've beaten the main game at least once. And they give you plenty of them. After I even completed my stamp card, I still have extra side missions that they've given me, so there's no shortage of opportunities to gain more stamps to get your town fully upgraded and get that platinum. In my opinion, Eiyuden Chronicles Rising is a very beautiful game. It does set the premise to Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes that's coming out next year, and this game should not be missed. For anyone who's helped the company pay to even get the game started, and even the company who's taken the time to make pretty much a fan begged for a game. It's not quite Suikoden, but it definitely looks like it's going to play the role to fill the gaming hole that we've all been missing for years without having a remake or something else of that genre added in to our lives again. In my opinion, a lot of games don't suffice as a good RPG anymore because the stories are just not there. And if this prequel has anything to say about it and show they are heavily story focused. Yes, the graphics could use a little touch up on, but also it's not 100 Heroes yet. It's just in my opinion, it's a show of what could come with the main game, and this game is just fantastic. All around gameplay, could use a little bit of tweaking. It's stiff at times in the dungeons, but it all holds together well. You start to really like and enjoy the cast of characters that are around at all times, and again, it doesn't ever really get stale in my opinion. Yes, grindy, but that's to be expected. But very fun, especially for a $15 price tag. You guaranteed meet some characters that's going to be in the next game. Items that hopefully will carry over, and even if not items, I hope town progression carries over. I want to see this town in the main installment of the game, and I kind of hope that depending on your progression of the town in this game, that progression carries over to the main installment, because that would just be satisfying. And they've already said that some things will be carried over, so I can't wait to play the main game next year. I wish this game was a bit longer, but I can accept what they have given me, and I plan on playing through it again. So this last part of the video is I'm just going to show you guys the whole town, what the shops carry besides the smithy and armor shops, because my armor and weapons are fully upgraded already. But if you buy the game, you can see this for yourself, and I do recommend you buy this game. Don't sit on it. Something is bound to carry over to 100 Heroes, so please pick this up, enjoy the game, and I will make more videos when the main game comes out. If you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment, a subscribe, and I will get back to your message with any advice and tips that I have. So thanks for watching and enjoy.